It's easy to talk about a glow up when you're just talking about your physical looks, but it's not complete until you do your mental and emotional glow up too. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do to have that. My name is Lakaya, by the way. I'm a psychotherapist and self-care expert. I'm going to go pretty fast, so you need to save this video. To have a mental health glow up, the first thing you need to do is make self-care a priority. Something is always going to happen in life, but you cannot let that interrupt the time that you set aside for your self-care. The second thing is to make self-care a habit. Just like eating one apple or doing one push-up does not get rid of all your health problems for the rest of your life, doing self-care one time or for just 1 week is not going to reduce your stress for the rest of your life. At the top of my page, there's a stress less checklist. It has a self-care tracker in it, and it's free. Go get it. Third thing is that unhealthy activities do not count as self-care. Substance abuse, bad eating habits, living above your means financially because you want to do retail therapy. Those things may hide your uncomfortable emotions right now, but they're going to cause you more problems in the long run. But I'm just a messenger. It's your life. Take care of yourselves.
Your glow up doesn't start with a new look. It starts with new thinking, new wiring, new beliefs. And today I'm going to share with you the 5 psychological hacks that rewired my mind and restarted my energy and made my glow up hit even harder, and it stuck longer. Okay. Hey, Rych Babes. It's Robyn Milan and welcome back to A Rich Girl's Glow Up. I am still on the high of reaching 1 million views on this channel for the month of April. Like, that's 28 days in YouTube calendar, and I'm just like, yo, in the last 28 days I reached 1 million views. I forgot to put it on my first video, but here it is on the second video. Here's a screenshot of that. YouTube goes by 28 days, so I did it within a month, and I'm telling you, I was like, wow, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, anyway, and thank you to all of my new subscribers and all of my Rych Babes in general. Like, I just want to say thank you guys again, because this is just such a huge milestone. Like, my goal was over here and it just over exceeded. So it just really shows how much, God can really show you how things can really work out. Like, if you are just disciplined, dedicated, and you believe in yourself and you trust the process, you trust what God is giving you, I'm telling you, things can really work out in your life. So anyway, I just had to put that out there, put it out there, because I have just been, listen, I have been on cloud 9 all day, okay? So listen, glow ups are deeper than skincare and outfits. Like, the real glow up, they're psychological, they are subconscious, they are rooted in how you think and how you show up and how you train your brain to believe that you are that girl long before anyone else sees that, okay? So today I am sharing with you my 5 psychological hacks that help me shift mentally, emotionally, and energetically, and I promise you, this is some real sauce. Okay, let's get right into it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you back shortly.
Here's how to hack your brain to have a glow up. And here is the proof of how this is going to change your life. Number 1, I know this sounds cliche, but listening to affirmations every morning and every night before you go to bed is how you're going to rewire your subconscious brain and manifest your dream life. Number 2, it is time to do shadow work. What does this mean? This means I want you to be honest with yourself of what are you giving your energy to and what is not replenishing you. I recommend doing journal prompts. I'll insert some on the screen that you feel free to screenshot. Number 3 is be picky about what you consume online. Try and follow people that make you feel inspired and happy instead of draining you. 4, is your environment draining you? Are you surrounding yourself in life with people who are replenishing you or taking your energy? 5, stop living in your comfort zone and in the past. We can't ask for a big life if we're scared to leave our small one behind. So if you're seeing this before December 16th, get on the Glow Up Blueprint waitlist. Trust me, this course is going to change your life. But if you're seeing this after the 16th, the course will already be live.
If God, life, whatever situation you're in general, has put you in a position where you need to glow up, like you have absolutely no choice. I study psychology and neuroscience in school, and I'm here to help. First of all, get a workout routine. This is not like I'm gonna go to the gym for 2 weeks, really kill it, and then crash and then not do anything. Okay, you need to find something that you can stick with. What you do is less important than your ability to stick with whatever it is. So if that's classes, amazing. If that's a gym membership, amazing. What I will say is you should be eating protein and you should be lifting some sort of heavy weight, ideally. It is going to make you have a more snatched, toned, better body if you do that. It's also really, really, really healthy and good for longevity to lift weights. So if you want to be a MILF, gotta start lifting weights. Second, zone 2 cardio. Whether it's walking, swimming, biking, throw a weighted vest on and go for a hike. Zone 2 cardio is studied to be, 1, the most effective type of cardio for human beings. We were built to walk. Second of all, it is going to snatch you and make you lose weight like no other. I'm not saying you need to lose weight. If you want to, this is the way you're going to do it. It is also going to help you lose any puffiness, any water weight that you are carrying. Next, be aware of the voice inside your head. The way you speak to yourself matters. This is because the way you feel about yourself is going to be projected with your body language to others, and the empathetic circuits in other people's brains are going to have them react to you based on your body language before you even speak. And your body language is determined by the voice inside your head, okay? So change it if it's negative. Whenever you have a negative thought about yourself, say, no, I don't believe that, and say the opposite positive thought. And I know it seems dumb and stupid, however, it's gonna make such a big difference. The other thing you can do to change your inner voice is mirror work. So whenever you say something to yourself in front of the mirror, it's gonna have 10 times more of an effect on your opinion of yourself than if you're just saying it inside your head. So when you look in the mirror, say 3 things you love about yourself. Lastly, the people you surround yourself. There have been many studies to show that your focus group is the biggest determining factor to your success or where you're going to go in life. So if you have a group of friends that is not doing much, that parties a lot, that wakes up at noon, and you want to be the type of person that wakes up at 6 a.m., goes to a workout class, and is thriving in a business, you're maybe not around the right people. Surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. Surround yourself with people that interest you. Surround yourself with people you want to be. Listen more than you talk, get advice from them, and you will slowly become them. If you do all of these things, I guarantee you are going to be unrecognizable in like 3 months.
We are all glowing up our lives beyond just beauty this year, so here are some mindset shifts to follow in 2025. Number 1 is leaving behind the victim mentality. This is a huge coping mechanism and a trauma response, but we have to realize that we are in control of our lives. We deserve to have a soft life, and positive things will happen to us only if we believe that it will. So take accountability for your own actions and go for the dream life that you want. Number 2 is have more grace and forgiveness for your past mistakes and younger self. We are no longer doing negative self-talk. Your past self is what made you who you are, so do things with your past and future self in mind. Be more selfish with your time and space. You do not have to say yes to every single plan. Surround yourself with people who fill your cup, and unlearn the idea that you're a loner or boring if you want to spend time by yourself. The top 5 people that you spend the most time with has a big impact on who you are as a person, so spend that time wisely. The last mindset that we're adopting is the abundance mindset. There is more than enough room at the table, opportunities are endless, and money is abundant. Don't hide opportunities from others and make genuine connections. And I'm telling you, that's when all of your dreams will come true and you will get it abundantly. I just posted a glow up video on YouTube where I showed 25 tips to glow up in 2025. It encompasses categories like mindset shifts, beauty, health, and so much more. But if you guys like this video and you're ready to be even more confident in 2025, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a part 2.
What did I do to level up my life? Let's get into it. Before you want to level up in any aspect of your life, you have to figure out your limiting beliefs. There's no way to move forward and progress in life if you don't heal that first. That's what I started with. I had to figure out, why was I resisting success and money? Figured that out, healed it, and moved past it. Then I figured out what I am looking to achieve. I built habits and routines that were aligned with my goals, and I implemented them in my daily life, and I stuck to them. That's the key word. Stuck to it. I set my environment up for success. I was like putting affirmations everywhere, making sure that my place wasn't cluttered. I limited my interaction with pessimistic people. I was setting myself up to thrive and progress and grow. I swapped my negative thoughts for positive ones. When I would have a negative thought, anything that would just keep me small, I would actively combat that with positive ones. Find someone that is thriving within the field that you are looking to pursue and ask them questions. That will save you a lot of time and mistakes. I made practicing gratitude a ritual. I am always thanking God for what I have. If you approach life with a grateful heart, you open yourself up for more to be grateful for. That is the short and sweet version of how I leveled up my life.
Things I did to glow up mentally. I am a firm believer that change and inner growth can happen from the inside out. So here are some of the things I did that helped me become my best self. Okay, so the first thing I did to glow up mentally was I deleted my Instagram account. This is one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself, and it was ultimately the catalyst that helped me better my mental health and my mindset overall. Deleting my Instagram was only supposed to be a 1-week thing, but 4 years later, and here I am. Back when I had Instagram, I felt like I was always comparing myself to others because Instagram is pretty much a highlight reel of everyone's best moments. And a lot of the times they don't really share the realness. So I was beginning to diminish my own accomplishments due to not feeling like I was worthy or on the same plane as some of my peers.
They say that comparison is the thief of joy, and I was definitely not happy at the time that I had Instagram. I was constantly comparing myself to others. I felt like I had to show the best of me even when I wasn't at my best. I felt like people had too much access to me at some times, and then I had too much access to other people, so the boundaries were weird. And yeah, it was just not good for my mental health personally. Since deleting Instagram, I can definitely say I'm way happier. I'm definitely who I am supposed to be, and I'm just being influenced less, which makes sense. Okay, so the next thing I did to help me glow up mentally was I decided to make my passions a priority. I feel like as we get older, we start to lose the time to really focus on what brings us the most joy and makes us happy and makes us glow as people and what makes us special. So I decided to make my passions a top priority in my life, just like anything else that I am obligated to do. So for me, my passion is sports, sports entertainment, sports media. So I made that a priority by getting a second job in the sports industry here in Toronto. So I have my full-time corporate job, and then I have my part-time job in sports. I know that sounds like a lot because it is sometimes working, 12-hour days or more, but since sports is my passion, it doesn't feel like work, and I'm happier, I'm glowing. People are like, oh my gosh, how do you have so much energy? Because I'm doing what I love and I made time for it. So that's definitely one of the things that I've instilled in my life is making my passions a priority. Okay, I'm running out of time, but like for part 2 because I have a lot more of these.
All right, Rych Babes, here we go. Here's my 5 psychological hacks to glow up. The first hack is that you have to start acting as if, which is a behavioral activation. Before you become her, you need to behave like her. Behavioral psychology shows that when you start to act in alignment with the version of you desire to be, your brain starts to rewire itself to match. So instead of asking, what would make me feel confident today, ask, what would my confident self do right now? And then go do it. Okay. The second hack is the habit stack with identity anchors. All right. Your glow up isn't about motivation. It is about systems. Stack your new habits onto the existing ones and anchor them in identity. Okay. So here's an example. I'm not just doing my skincare. I'm honoring my future self who values her beauty, her rest, and her reflection time. The more you link habits to who you want to become, the faster you will evolve into her. Okay. The third hack is using visualization the right way. Don't just see it. You got to feel it, girl. Like your brain responds better to emotional release than logical thinking. So don't just visualize yourself wealthy or glowing. Feel what it's like to wake up in peace, wake up in luxury, or just speak with confidence. Make it real in your nervous system. The body believes it long before the world catches up. Fourth hack is that you need to master mirror work and name repetition. When you say your name with love while affirming yourself in the mirror, it reprograms your self-image real fast. So try this daily with your name, all right? Your name, I love you, I see you, I'm proud of how you're growing. Look yourself in the eyes. It's uncomfortable at first, but it's definitely powerful. So let me help you out real quick. This is how it's going to go. Robyn, I love you. I see you. I'm proud of how you're growing. Like, you really got to look at yourself in your eyes and you really got to love on yourself. You really got to say that it's nothing wrong with loving on yourself. It's nothing wrong with saying those things to you. Okay. And the fifth hack, okay, listen up. The fifth hack is you need to rewrite your internal script like a narrator. Okay. Most people's inner voice is so harsh and it's terrible. It's so sarcastic and just full of doubt and just negativity. You can literally rewrite your inner narrator. Okay. So instead of, I always mess up, like start narrating, she's evolving. She's not afraid to start over. You have to speak your future self into existence because your brain follows what it hears often. Like how often, what do you say to yourself? Like, I really got to do a whole new video on that just alone on how you speaking to yourself. Like, really? Like, you really don't understand. I tell my kids all the time, your words are powerful. Don't say that. Oh, no. You can't say those things because your words have a vibration to it, okay? And you really got to, narrow down on what you're saying to yourself. You really got to understand that we live in a 3D world. So therefore, anything that we're saying, like everything that you have right now is what you said to yourself from the past. So now it's time for you to really rewrite your story. I will talk more about the words and rewriting your story at another video, but honestly, that's going to be in my course. Okay, that's going to be in my course, and I can't wait. I have my first launch in May. All right, my first launch is in May. I got a two-part launch, one in May and one at the end of June, beginning of July. All right. So I'm excited. I'm so excited to really help you guys. Like, I'm just so excited. But anyway, let's get back into it. I'll see you guys at the end. All right.
These are all the books I've read in the last 2 years, and I'm going to show y'all what's going to get your mind right for 2025. Knowledge is power, y'all. I swear without these books, I don't feel like I'd be where I am today. These books saved my life and started my life. For overall growth, I would start with Atomic Habits. I don't have that right now. I gifted it to a friend, but that is the best book that's going to get your mind right. It's going to get your habits right. You're going to be set up for success in 2025. All those things that you've been talking about doing and you stop after doing it for 2 weeks, you need that book. Another book I gifted, The Power of Now. That one's going to get you motivated to do things in the now and stop waiting. Looking for a really simple, fast read to just get your mind right and get you motivated. Who Moved My Cheese? This is essentially just like being okay with change. Like, you don't have to stay in comfortable places if it's not serving you anymore. So this is a really good storyline book for that. Emotional Intelligence Habits. Now, I believe EQ is more important than IQ. If you can learn how to control your emotions, if you can learn what your emotions mean, if you know how to handle them and how to execute and how to articulate your emotions and understand what's going on and why you're feeling it, this is going to help you a lot in life, because we're emotional people. We're going to think with emotion. We're going to do action with emotion. And if you lead by emotion too much, you don't want to do that in your career. You don't want to do that in your relationships. So this is a really good read. If you're going through relationship problems, Attached is really good. This is really good for understanding people's attachment styles. We all have an attachment style, and this really helps you understand how other people operate and why they may have treated you a certain way, or maybe why you treat people a certain way. This helped me understand myself a lot and the people that I've talked to and why I talk to those certain people. Another good one that I don't have anymore is Why Men Love B Words. 12 Rules for Life. This is a bigger read, but this is also just essentially just good overall, and staying consistent and keeping your mind right and keeping straight and not being distracted by things that you should not be getting into. Another great read that I don't have is 101 Essays on How to Change Your Life. That one's a really easy read because it's more like bullet points. It's just, this is a way, this is a way, this is a way, and set up like a storyline. Sometimes I like those better than stories. Don't believe everything you think. This is a great read if you're an overthinker like me, because sometimes overthinking will be the reason you don't get things done. Thinking if are you not ready for it? Is it the right time? Don't overthink. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. This is a really good storyline book. Just basically motivation that you can start from zero, rock bottom, 6 feet under, and you can still make it to the top if you're determined to make a change in your life. Great story. The Total Money Makeover. I lost the cover of this. I used to read this on the Stairmaster. This is really good for financial freedom. This is by Dave Ramsey. Lots of tips and tricks and lots of things. Opinions on credit cards. I'll let y'all read if y'all want to know. Another book I lost the cover to because I'm reading on the Stairmaster. This is called The One Thing. This is essentially helping you focus on one thing at a time. Like me, again, if you have your mind on 1,000 things at once, sometimes that makes it hard to get one thing done. You want to put all your focus into something, or just a couple of things instead of 1,000, so you can actually get something done and execute it properly. The Weight of Being Beautiful. If you're a woman and you struggle with feeling pressure of being the prettiest in the room, the skinniest, whatever it is. I was struggling a lot this year, particularly And this is a great read on that. This book I'm just now getting into. I'm not finished with it. It's called Mind Reader. It's basically a psychology book. I'm just really interested in learning about other people and how they think. So I'll let y'all know how I think about this one. But those are my main books that I really love and I advise you guys read in 2025. But I love y'all.
All right, Rych Babe, so let's get real deep, all right? Because the prettiest glow up will never stick if your mindset still sees the old you, all right? The psychological hacks of number one, which is the behavioral changes identity, right? The behavioral changes identity is that you don't wait until you feel like her. You start moving different. You start moving differently and your identity will just catch up. You go on the walk, you choose the water, all right? And you show up confidently before your mind believes you 100%. Because guess what? Repetition builds familiarity. Familiarity builds comfort. Comfort builds confidence. Okay. So that's how you do it. That's why we did the confident habits. I think it was like the other video. We did the confident habits and that's how you build the habits. Okay. The second hack again, okay, is stacking your glow up with purpose. You're not just doing habits. You're building a woman. Okay. Everything you do is a vote for a version of you you're becoming. You start linking actions to identity. When I say this is like literally what I went to college for, oh my God. Okay. Like I got an undergrad in psychology and sociology, which is human relations, and I have a master's in communication. So this right here is just top tier for me. I just love how the mind works. I just love everything about psychology, and I should have been a therapist, but then again, I don't. There's other things you can do like this. So you're no longer saying I'm trying to glow up. You're saying I'm the type of woman who takes care of herself daily because I respect myself. You get what I'm saying? Say like you really need to change your wording so that way you can change your identity and then you have your habits. Okay, so all of this stuff is come in alignment. So the third is that you need to visualize emotionally and not just visually. When you visualize, don't just see a pretty version of you. Feel what it's like to walk in your power. Feel how soft your mornings are. Feel the peace in your body. Feel the smile that comes when people treat you like the woman of value, because you've been treating yourself that way first. Okay, like, do you see how self-love plays a part in all of this? It's like when you give yourself love, when you give yourself everything that you want, the world will then return and give you more, because it's just like we live in our own. I just love it. I just love everything about this. Like, I just can't wait for my course, the Rich Mindset Mastery course. Like, this is just all me. Okay, love it. So your nervous system is your manifestation engine. Train it to feel safe in abundance and success and softness. All right. The fourth hack is the mirror work and the name affirmations that we talked about before. This really did change me. Okay. Because for the longest time, I could hype everyone up, but I could barely look myself in the eyes. And one day I decided no more neglecting. I'm not neglecting Robyn anymore. Nope. No. We're not doing that. Okay. So I'm just reiterating the hacks from earlier. Is this this is what we need to be doing. So every day I started saying in my name, all right, in the mirror, Robyn, I love you. I see you. Okay. I see how hard that you're trying. I'm proud of you for choosing healing over hiding. Okay. I cry. And eventually I just really started to believe in it. And now I teach this to women who are feeling unseen. I'm sorry, Nico. I woke him up from his nap. Listen, and but mind you, I had wrote a course back in 2018. I wrote a course. It was about this, right? Everything. Once I started really learning about certain things, I was like, yo, I never published it. I never went through with it. And here I am now with a whole platform that I can present this to. And I'm talking to my girlies about what needs to be done in order for you to glow up. Ain't God good? He said, no, my child, this is the time. This is the time for you to give these girls what they need, because my girls need to glow up, and I'm here for it. All right. Let me wrap myself up. Let me wrap this up. Okay. And so the last one, and we talked about before, which is to rewire your inner script. Your inner voice is the one you hear the most. If she's cruel and doubtful or negative, your entire life starts to reflect that back to you. But when your inner voice becomes your inner coach, your inner cheerleader, your inner best friend, everything really does shift. You wake up with gentleness. You respond to setbacks with grace. You walk like you're already enough because you finally feel like you are. Like this is the secret to lasting glow ups. All that other stuff is cute, but this is what the fuck I'm here for, period. Okay. Like the outfits help, the routines help, but the real glow up is what I'm talking about right here. It's in how you speak to yourself when nobody's around. It's how you move on days when you don't feel pretty. And it's in how you respond to failure, delays, and doubt. When you rewire your brain to believe I am worthy, I am evolving, and I am still her no matter what. That's confidence that doesn't fade with the season. All right? It's like, for real, I got y'all. I'm trying to tell you, the course is going to be coursing. The course is going to be coursing. Do you hear me? Like, if you're not on that wait list, I know I've been talking about it because I've been working behind the scenes about it. But if you are not on that, if you are not on the wait list, please go to my website, richmilanco.com. Get on the website, okay? Get on the website. That is going to be the second part to my 2-part launch, all right? The first launch is in May. The second launch is the course. And the course comes with some tangible things. I can't wait, y'all. I could talk about this all day. So listen, psychology is the foundation of transformation. If you master your thoughts, you master your self-image. And once that changes, your whole life will glow up to match. You'll no longer be forcing success. You'll be attracting alignment. Okay? I'm just so excited. I love topics like this. So, Rych Babe, you don't need a full makeover to change your life. You need a mindset upgrade. You need to start believing I can rewire my mind for confidence. I can shift my thoughts to support my dreams. I can be her mentally, emotionally, spiritually before the world catches up. And when the world does catch up, you'll already be glowing like the woman you knew that you already were becoming. I got y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, I've been working my ass up. I feel like I've been only sleeping 4 hours a day. I ain't gonna hold you, with the kids and just everyday household stuff and all that. I'm trying to tell you, but I know it's gonna be worth it. I know it's gonna be worth it because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm really supposed to be out here helping you, because I remember when I was in those dark places. I'm over here shaking my damn camera. I remember when I was in those dark places. I remember when nobody held my hand. When I say you got to do it when nobody's clapping for you, you got to clap for yourself. When I say I've been doing this stuff for me. Like, I've been doing this stuff. I did this stuff for me. Like, you don't even understand the woman who I was back then. I didn't even know who I was. I didn't even know my power. I didn't know nothing. And the woman that I am today, oh my God, like, I'm just so proud of her. Like, the woman who and I'm not even done yet. Like, this is just like your little taste. Just a little taste. Like, it's every day. I work on myself too. Like, I have moments too. We all got moments, but I'm trying to tell you, Rych Babes, I am just so happy. I feel like I'm gonna cry because I just can't wait to really be out here. I really feel like God had really been putting me in alignment. He was like, you need to really be out here giving these girls this course. You need to give these girls these topics. Like, it's cute, it's cute when we talk about all that other stuff, but entertaining when we talk about some other shit. But this, your mindset, bro, your mindset. Like, your mindset is so important. So before I mess up my makeup, okay, and before I start knocking things down, because I feel like my hands are just moving, and Nico's upset with me because I woke him up from his nap, okay? Rich Babes, I'm taking my my monthly break, because I always take a break from YouTube, from posting and everything, for a few days in the beginning of the month. So this is the last video for today. I will be back sometime in May. I don't know, like May 3rd, May 4th at the latest, or whatever, on May 5th. Oh, Cinco de Mayo, might be out there drinking. You know, tip. Anyway, I don't know, but yeah, so maybe between a 2 and a 4 day break, but just want to let you know. And I'm going to be preparing myself for the first launch. Okay, so the first launch is a 2-part launch. Okay, the first launch is in May. So be prepared, be ready. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. So I love you all so much. And thank you all so much for just tuning in with me. I love y'all so much. We are just such an amazing team. I love our community. We are so amazing. I love y'all so much. Like, you guys always speak y'all speak life into me. Y'all have no idea. I read all the fucking comments. I'm always in the motherfucking comments. I be in the comments. I be like, oh my goodness, I love y'all too. Like, y'all really be telling me I be doing the Lord's work. And I really feel it now. Like, at first I be like, am I really doing the Lord's work? Like, y'all be saying that, but I'm like, I'm really starting to believe that. Like, I'm like, you know what, you right. I gotta save my rich babes. I love y'all. Become the woman who walks in a room and make people wonder. Secure the bag, protect your peace, and stay rich, rich babes. Love you.